right. All right. We live, man.
Yeah. All right. Shalom, shalom. We GMS Chicago. I know I'm getting ridiculed. Main House 2.0.
Main House 2.0, baby.
But before we get started, like always, we want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Yakakwadash, to the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, the elder bishops out of Connecticut, the traveling apostles of Ramlock and Rakah, distinguished gentlemen such as Elder Big Gad that moves around the states. To all of them, man, we send a double honors because they do rule well. For the brethren around the world, push this truth uncut off filter, giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly, the scriptures correctly breaking down the prophecies and the interaction with the people on the planet, putting them to task, a hearty shalom. But hopefully, we hope this is edifying for the aquat, the pure and the true, that's listening to the listening, is to say the chair to keep doing so. And if you can hear the music in the background, that's just our neighbor. We apologize. We can't do nothing about it. As soon as we got ready to do this, the song came on. So that's all we can do. But we ain't going to let it stop the show.
That's right.
All right, then. So if y'all don't know, what was that in the Wizard of Oz? The Wicked Witch is dead. Okay. Well, you know, one of these Rothschilds kicked the bucket today, standing in front of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai and whatnot with that fucked up ass fucking look on his face that he always have. Cause right now, everything that he thought he had, actually, he done realized that he was in this heaven. And he's probably being motherfucking told that he's gonna have a motherfucking hell that he gotta come back down here and deal with 2 times because he's definitely got to be one of the ones that's gonna stand in the flames. Right. Yeah, I might be speaking as a man, but I think his track record makes him eligible for the flame. Okay.
We'll see.
So yeah. So with that, hey, we just go jump it off. Like I said, you know, after we do this, I'm probably gonna pop a little champagne or a little bit of wine and toast to his demise.
That's right.
And whatnot. So with that, jump it off, son.
All right. This is the book of Sirach, out the Apocrypha, chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And it's a beautiful thing, man, all right? For those that don't know, of course, when you go on Google or the internet, they try to paint this picture as Jacob Rothschild being this great philanthropist and honest banker, when really he was just a goddamn devil, all right? He's one of the main characters that's responsible for the world being so unfair and fucked up. Okay? His whole mindset, his whole plan was to totally enslave humanity. All right? Not just the children of Israel, all the nations, man. Even his own fellow poor Edomites, man.
Yeah. Okay?
The entire system that they have created and constructed is wicked as all hell. It's completely unjust, and it was just going to lead to a prison planet.
Which is the plan of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai anyway. But this guy is that, as you would call it, in a war situation. This guy was absolutely the tip of the spear. Okay. He was the tip of the spear. He was numero uno in the richest family on the planet. You know, if you go to try to look him up, they break their wealth down into trillions of dollars and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah over here and blah, blah over there, because they don't want you to know that collectively, when I first came into this truth about a year in, I went to do a sit down on this guy and his family. And it came up at $700 trillion and then some then. So with his finger on the pulse of every financial institution that was in the planet, okay, with his, no, just swing around, you need to take, no problem.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
A little bit of technical issues, but no, you good, okay. But yeah, this guy was absolutely the tip of the spear, had his finger on the pulse, controlled every financial institution on this planet. We talking the NASDAQ, the fucking New York Stock Exchange, all the fucking banks. The family itself has funded every major corporation that's on the planet. When Cagney needed fucking seed money, this was the family that they went to. When Ford needed seed money, this is the guy they went to. Every fucking major entity or deity that generates income on the planet, this family not only had a hand in it. Just take a look at this and plug it in. Make sure that it's plugged in back here. I was gonna say, make sure that plug is down there. Make sure it's plugged in down there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. That's what I said. So he absolutely had every intention of doing absolutely what this scripture talks about in Revelation, the 13th chapter, the 16th verse, the 14th chapter, the 19th chapter. This Mark Antony was absolutely part of what it is. And it didn't die, that whole thought process didn't die with him, because it is something that the Lord had put in place, that has put in place, and is coming to fruition even as we speak. Okay? You read that scripture you were trying to read?
That was it.
Okay. I've got one here. This is Sirach. This is Ecclesiastes 10. And I'm going to run, I'm going to start at 5. And you look at I'm going to use it out of NIT, but look at this. 10 and 5. Look, what's the header say? What the header say?
The ironies of life.
The ironies of life.
Right.
Okay, this is an irony that this person was in this position, but it was because there was no righteousness in this man at all. Okay, there's another evil I've seen under the sun. Kings and rulers make a grave mistake. So this man thought that he was going to absolutely have complete run of the entire planet. Right. Okay, when they give great opportunity to foolish people and low positions to people of proven worth. So that would be the difference between the so-called Caucasian, which is Esau, and the Israelite. It said proven worth. Why? Because guess what? In any sphere, if the field is level, we shine, and then some. Okay, and then some. They have to stack the field totally against us, and then even when they've done that, because they've done it here in this fucking hellhole of America for us, even when they stacked it against us the way they have, whenever they left us alone for a little bit and we was able to collectively come together, we get wealth. We get wealth to the point where, what was that in Rosewood? That nigga got a piano. I ain't even got no piano.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is who these people are. They cannot stand to see us have more than what they've got. So let me go and finish reading this. Okay. So positions of people of proven work. I have even seen servants riding horseback like princes, and princes walking like servants. And that goes all the way back to Teddy Roosevelt, the motherfucking, him up on a horse, that statue, one of the statues that they pulled down. So y'all talk about pulling down this and that, and this, that, and other. America is so ashamed of the bullshit that they've got going that, like I said, the statues of slavery and rulers that was in it came down, and now they want to talk about, why do we have what was that? The Super Bowl that just said, why did we have to do the black national anthem first and then the national anthem? But the third verse never came out when it talks about slaves. Right. They never seen that one because of the fact that, like I said, this has been stacked against us. But like I said, we are glad to see our enemy go down.
That's right.
We're absolutely glad to see our enemy go down. Whatever you got.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, and verse 15. And Yahushua said to them, "Take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of things which he possesseth." And like I said, that Rothschild family, they're the most covetous family on the planet Earth. They have everything the heart could wish for, and yet they want more and more and more.
God.
You know, they want to put people in a scarcity mindset, you know, because these people are greedy, man.
Well, they want people. They want to put the world in a scarcity mindset, so that whatever fucking crumb you get, you're absolutely thankful for.
Right. You're thankful. You're guarded with your life. Right. You know, you develop that crab in a barrel mentality, man.
The crab in the barrel mentality, the Stockholm syndrome becomes even deeper, okay? And the whole deal. It's like we're absolute witnesses to that even as we speak.
Right.
We've got our own Israelites that will hold on to every word that they say, and even though they say they love the Lord, and if loving the Lord is wrong, I don't want to be right, they'll say all that shit, but then we're going to the scriptures and pulling out what the Bible is actually saying and show them that they are the people of the covenant and the promises, and they don't want it unless they can be hand in hand with Esau anyway.
Exactly. So we say fuck them.
That's right.
You know, and yeah, like I said, that dude Jacob Rothschild, you know, $1 trillion alone could fix all the world's issues.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, look, and that was what I remember this almost like yesterday.
Yeah.
That was literally what my sit down was about. How can a man have this much wealth? Like you said, that he's got, and I'm going to read that here in Psalm 73. But how can a man have this much wealth, be able to reset all of the financial institutions and debts of every fucking country on this planet, start it over, still have himself be in charge of it all, and still be top dog financially in the process? That wasn't enough.
Nope.
He wanted us in absolute servitude, slavery. Go ahead, Al.
It says, continue in Luke 12:16. And Yahushua spake a parable to them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. Like I said, these people were rich beyond human imagination.
Enjoy yourself. Relax.
Relax.
And relax. You got more than enough. You got generational wealth cornered.
Right.
No. Hey, 8th, 9th cousin removed.
Man.
Is set and then some.
And then some. And then not even just set, rich.
Yes.
They said your grandkids would have been filthy fucking rich.
And all your relatives, anything that's close to a blood relative or marriage relative, everybody, you got the fatness of the land.
Not at all, man.
Go ahead.
It wasn't enough. It says, verse 20, Luke 12:20. But God said to him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich toward the Most High. And like I said, man, these Rothschilds, these elites, they have in their minds that they're going to complete this new world order, this great reset, this enterprise of theirs. They have in their minds, right, that they're going to enslave all of mankind, create a prison planet, all right, digitally imprint everybody, and have full control over all human beings on the planet Earth. They want to be God.
Yeah,
you know?
Like you said, look. He's done a diligent search of all things, history and everything else. The only thing he can't search and get is these scriptures because he's a carnally minded man.
Yeah.
But the real absolute truth is he understands what happened in Egypt. He understands how the famine came along.
Right.
And the people gave back and gave back and gave back to the point where they had nothing to give. So they sold them. Even the Egyptian people themselves gave themselves over to Pharaoh, which they gave themselves over to Joseph in the process, because they had nothing else that they could give.
Right.
He knows that once he shut everything down, you still got a want for everything got to come to him.
That's right.
So now, instead of being financial, ain't no side hustles, because everything's got to go through this fucking marketing.
Blockchain.
That's
Everything
right.
got to go through the digital ledger,
Right.
so to speak. So yeah, like the apostle was saying, ain't the way this devil's trying to set shit up. Ain't gonna be no side hustles. Ain't gonna be no cash job. Ain't gonna be no cash.
Right.
Once they get rid of cash, all that side hustle shit is over with. You know, whatever income you got hitting your account, you have to be it has to be accounted for, man.
That's right.
So this devil, he gonna be in everybody's business.
Come. And like he said, and this man that thinks that he's going to always have it. So I'm going to start this. This is a good read, but this is Psalm 73. A psalm of Asaph. Truly, power is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. And the only people that's out of a clean heart now is the elect.
That's it.
That's the elect.
That's it.
That's why the elect is the only ones are told to be hopeful, because their salvation is drawing nigh. You know, the scripture also says, the day of the Lord, what is it to you?
Right.
So when he shows up, he's going to show up with fury. When Yahweh tells Yahweh Shai, go handle that, Yahweh Shai coming off of that with a scream. He's with, I'm wrecking shop. I finally get to wreck shop.
That's right.
Y'all done took my shit, defiled it, fucked it over, did this. I get a chance to wreck shop. So, but as for me, my feet were almost gone. So we was almost the elect. He said if it was at all possible, he would fool even the elect. But it's not going to be able to happen. But before we came into this truth, we was looking at that. The American dream, wanting to be rich, wanting to have wealth, wanting to be able to have the fancy cars, as Uriah like to say, the cars, clothes, and hoes.
Yep.
But we wanted all of that.
Yep.
Okay? But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps were well nigh slipped. So we was almost there. Verse 3, for I was envious at the foolish. Foolish being Esau.
Right.
He thinks that he absolutely got control of it. He's had a chance to beat us down so much in this captivity and strip our heritage from us that he figured he had pulled it absolutely off. They'll never be able to call on their God. They'll never be able to fucking tap into the Hebrew. They'll never be able to reset this shit and get back up on top. To the point that the apostles tell us about the account when it was told by my Shadim how the motherfucker pulled up in a limo and jumped out and wanted to know how the fuck had they figured out the 12 tribe sign in itself.
Right.
Not understanding that the word was not going to come back void. We put this out, whether you hear it or forbear, it doesn't matter. The word is obligated with the enthusiasm and the force that is put out there with to go out there and get caught by the angels and take it to the four corners and people to react, and it goes into their subconscious and absorb it. For real, for real.
For the elect.
For the elect only. Okay? For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. You look at the Israelite entertainers and what they had to sell their bodies out and do to get there. Okay? For there is no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. They not when they in their heaven on this side. But as Mr. Burns is finding out, okay, as Burns is finding out, hey, it ain't no good, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
That's right.
Okay, he done went back up there and realized the rabbit has actually got the motherfucking gun.
That's right.
Oh shit. Well, hey, he's like Lazarus now. Can I go back?
Right.
Can I go back and let them know, yo, turn this shit around? No, don't do this shit. Nah, because he is getting his judgment. He understands it. He's at ease. He's at peace. But he knows he's got to come back down here and deal.
judgment. That's
Okay,
right.
he's got to come back down here and deal.
That's right.
Okay, therefore, pride can pass them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. So all the violence, the wickedness that they perpetuated for the 6 centuries that we've been here. Centuries, what, 100 years?
100 years.
Yeah, so for the 6 centuries that we've been here, not counting the other times in the Greek, in the Roman, okay, y'all got it coming on a whole different level. All right, covered them as a garment. But here's what the brother was saying. 7, the eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. You go ahead on.
Yeah, they have more than the heart could wish, man. Like I said, this man, his family is worth multiple trillions. In some cases, maybe hundreds of trillions. And like I said, one of that trillion could have fixed everything. Nobody would be suffering and going hungry or impoverished off of one of those trillions. So for you to know that people are dying, people are disadvantaged, people are starving, people are impoverished, for you to go to sleep every day with the power to change that and to not do it, you are one wicked son of a bitch. And not only to not, it's not like the fact that you wouldn't even be in poverty if you fixed it.
Right.
The fact that you would still be top dog even after you fixed it, but to choose not to do it, you are the fucking devil. You are covetous and just downright evil. And that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's going to strip all your riches from you, man. Okay? So while they're orchestrating this great reset, which the Heavenly Father is orchestrating this world war and this great reset, they're thinking that they're going to go into their bunkers or go underneath the sea, pursuing back to Amos, the 9th chapter. They're thinking they're going to, flee into the heavens to get out of this destruction. Whole time, you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you elites, families of the earth, you're going to be the first fruits of slavery. Okay? You will be the pioneers of slavers that are going to build the kingdom, man. Okay? So you're gonna literally go from riches to rags.
You gonna go from riches to rags.
Right.
In less than an hour.
In less than an hour, you're gonna roam the earth in rags. You have fared so well. Like I said, man. For the sake of time, we may not get into it, but the parable of the rich man and Lazarus. The rich man fared very well. Lazarus roamed the earth in rags. But what? When the judgment came, the roles were completely reversed. You see?
Right.
The rich man, he was in torments. He's like, fuck, I'm gonna be, I'm at the bottom. I want to go warn my brothers.
My people, what's going on?
Right. I want to tell my people, hey, listen to the prophet. Like, no. Hey, the judgment is already set.
Right.
All right. So, hey, there's gonna be a great gulf fixed, man. All right. The head is gonna become the tail. The tail is gonna become the head, man.
And to back up with something that you were saying, to line back on what you were saying about how these people could have did these things, but it wasn't even in their spirit to fix this and make it work, okay, and make it right. This is Micah 2. Micah 2. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. So this man can't even get rest unless he think up a devilish. What is that pinky in the brain? What we doing today, brain? Taking over the world. All right. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. So they come up with a fucking, they lay up on their bed like Lex Luthor and try to figure out how the fucking way to fuck something up and take something over and be top dog in it. And they not happy until they go to sleep with that plan devised and all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed, and they wake up and say, start doing this, start putting this in place. That's when they happy. They cover fields and take them by violence. So they went around the world taking people resources, they wealth, and this type of thing in the name of democracy and peace. Okay? And house it and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Like I said, we was the last thing that they wanted to see. Going back into the fucking late 60s and early 70s. We was the last thing they wanted to see. Israelites with the 12 tribe sign obviously on the right track and waking up. We was the last thing that they wanted to see. So you're fucked on a whole different level. You're fucked on a whole different level. So let me go back here and finish reading this. Okay, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerned. Okay, which verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. Come on, man. You listen to what they're saying. This motherfucker. Hey, oh my God. Do y'all understand what's being said in that scripture and how fucking powerful it is? Hey, you poor? That's on you.
That's your problem.
That's on you. But us oppressing you, that was manifest destiny. It was meant for us to be that. It was meant for us to do that. Right. The Lord put us on top to be those people.
Right.
Okay? Therefore, his people returned hither, and waters of a full cup are run out to them. And they say, how does God know? And there is knowledge in the Most High. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Verily, I cleanse my heart in vain and wash my hands innocently. For all the day long I have been plagued and chastened every morning. That's us. Okay? Okay? So that's us. We was caught in this trap because we had to be, but this man has taken this punishment and ran with it. And now, not the punishment that started with us, because we was the first commodity on the fucking New York Stock Exchange.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
So he's the hub of financial financial structures here in America with the New York Stock Exchange started on the back of the fucking the transatlantic slave that was brought over here.
Yeah, Wall Street.
Wall Street was started on that. Okay, so this is a wickedness that you can't get around. You can't duck it. You can't say no, it didn't happen that way. It absolutely happened and then something. You got something, bro?
I do.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You want me to keep reading this?
Were you done with that?
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Okay. This is have one more. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 3. Riches are not comely for a niggard. And what should an envious man do with money? And a niggard is someone who is extremely selfish. Like I said, that scarcity mindset. You have more than a heart could wish for, but it's not enough.
But he penny pinching
right.
too.
You just want to hoard everything, like you said, penny pinching, cheap. You know, the word miser.
Yeah.
The word miserable comes from miser.
That's right.
That's why a motherfucker can be rich and so selfish and penny pinching and they hate their life.
Scrooge McDuck?
Scrooge McDuck. He was a miser. I mean, he was miserable.
That's it.
You know? It says, he that gathereth by defrauding his own soul gathereth for others that shall spend his goods riotously.
Yeah, we gonna cut loose when we get it, boy.
Man,
we gonna show you how. Hey, we gonna teach you how to body slam. We gonna be getting it, boy.
Yeah, we gonna show you how to stunt, man, because you devils, like I said, you got all this wealth and shit, man. Jake gonna show that shit, man. You ain't got no gold on, you ain't got no precious stones, no diamonds. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. When a nigga gets some money, you gonna know a nigga got some money, man.
And see, and it's funny that you say that because here's one of the most cliche sayings here in America when it comes to wealth. The wealthy don't show you that they wealthy.
Right.
That ain't what they say.
Right.
When Jay-Z first started getting his money, he was flashy and shit.
Yeah.
But as he started hanging around the motherfuckers, he started dulling it down and whatnot. He said, oh, the motherfucking J.P. Morgans, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the Gettys, they're not flashy like that. He said, I ain't got the watch, I got he was talking, basically the lyric goes where he was basically saying he ain't got the flashy watch, he's got the basically a grown man watch.
Right.
You know, you don't see it for the diamonds and this, that, and other. It's a Movado, motherfucker. That's like a $15,000 watch.
Right.
But you can't look at it and tell. If you didn't walk up on it and read the name on it, you'll think it was a Timex or some shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Right.
Fuck that. When we get some money, hey man, hey, y'all gonna know we got it, man.
And the beautiful thing about the way the Lord Yahweh, which he thought it through before he even gave Yahweh Shah the blueprints to even start this, was the fact that what's the catchphrase in the hood? Oh, I gotta shine.
Gotta shine.
Gotta shine.
Gots to shine.
So even if we ain't got nothing on but a motherfucking towel, we gonna still be shining just because of the glow that comes off of us. Anyway.
That's it, man. That's it. So like I said, these devils, they're not meant to rule. All right, we already seen what they've done with the place. All right, this place fucking sucked. All right, and this is I'm gonna jump to verse 6, right?
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 14:6. There is none worse than he that envieth himself.
Ooh.
And this is a recompense of his wickedness, man.
This is a payback.
This is a payback.
Damn, you got all this shit, but you can't even rock it the right way.
Can't rock it the right way, and this is the recompense. You have more money. Your human life you couldn't spend enough money with the days you had to live. When the Israelites come to power, we're gonna have forever to actually enjoy our wealth. See, this nigga, you hoarded up all these trillions of dollars
and died
and fucking died. You couldn't even enjoy it all. That's the recompense of your wickedness. You couldn't even enjoy all this damn money you had hoarded up. You could have gave it away. You couldn't even fucking enjoy it. The Israelites, we're gonna be able to enjoy all the wealth that the Lord is going to bless us with, because we're going to have forever to enjoy it, man.
Man, them motherfucking Rothschilds got over 1,800 mansions.
Yeah.
Mansions. And when I say mansion, I mean mansion. I'm talking shit that look like them castles, fucking government buildings and shit like that. That type of shit. That kind of grandiose size and shit.
Chateaus.
Yeah, exactly. We got how many rooms in that motherfucker? Oh, probably about 90. So
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Got 4.
Right.
Like fuck, you know, cause in a mansion that big, you can't afford to only have 2 or 3. You have to walk too far. You'll piss on yourself. You gotta have these motherfuckers. You gotta have something. The motherfuckers are so big that you have to have a bunch of bathrooms in them because you'll piss on yourself trying to get to a bathroom.
That's crazy. That's crazy. These devils, like I said, they have more than what we could imagine, man. But guess what? You couldn't even enjoy it. You couldn't become immortal, and you couldn't enjoy the shit, man.
Yeah, and what Elon Musk doing now, got them trying to think they can become immortal through fucking electronics and shit.
Right. It's over for you, Esau. You're done, all right? And you know, like I said, Jacob, wherever the fuck you may be, you'll be back, all right? Whether you receive the flames or not, you're gonna be back.
Oh, you definitely gotta come in.
You're going in the chains, though.
Right.
You're going in the chains, my man. You will awaken to a world of hardcore captivity and world domination of the children of Israel. That's what you're gonna come back to, period. You know, so that's a beautiful thing.
I got a scripture for you. This is Psalms 10, started 2. The wicked in his pride does persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. So all of this doing away with money and taking it out of play, perfect. Because we ain't gonna fuck with money anyway. In our kingdom, we dealing with gold and silver.
That's right.
Okay? So that paper shit ain't gonna be worth shit anyway. In our kingdom.
That's right.
We ain't gonna give a fuck about that shit. So yeah. But guess what? Even when you get a chance to flip it, your gold and silver is gonna be cankered because the last thing you're gonna be worried about is gold and silver. You're gonna be trying to figure out how to eat. But for you low level Edomites. Okay, you will be worried about trying to eat. Okay, For the wicked, verse 3, for the wicked boasts of his heart's desire and blesses the covetous, whom Yahweh abhorred. So the rich man, what do you have to say, rich man? Let me learn at you. Lord, like, Yahweh, like, fuck him and his fucking wealth. Right. Seriously, you want to go ahead, go follow that motherfucker then. Let me show you how I get down when I send my son back. Okay? Verse 4, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. They have it. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he's puffed at them. Talk that shit. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, why don't you?
That's right.
Okay?
That's what we're going to be telling you damn devils.
I ain't going to tell you pull up yourself by your bootstrap. You ain't going to have no motherfucking boots.
That's the joke.
That's the joke. Don't pull yourself up by your bootstrap. Sire, I have no boots. That's right. So walk your ass out there to that rocky ass road and get down to my motherfucking field and get my shit done. All right? Okay. Verse 6, he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. Hey, Rothschild, hey, Burns is standing up there now saying, fuck, it happened. I got caught short. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit, and fraud under his tongue is mischief and vanity. So, I ain't gonna worry about it. It ain't gonna come up on the thing. So he sitteth in lurking places, in the villages, in the secret places, doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. This is who this man is. This is what the fuck he wants. This is what he does. And because this is what he has done, he has condemned himself. Actually, he was condemned from the beginning. But now he had a chance to live it and play it out. Okay? So with that, you done?
Yeah.
Hey, so we're just glad that he's gone.
That's right.
Okay. We're just glad that he's gone and whatnot. Looking forward to it. I may not have been one of the ones. I mean, because I know he got claimed by one of the brothers with more seniority and more time in than him. So hey, your slave is on his way. For the man of GMS that the slave is, for that slave is slotted to, he's on his way. Okay? Like I said. So with that, we just want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikah Kodash, and to the hopeful elect and all of those people we send a hearty shalom.
Shalom. Over with, nigga.
Over with.